What is the hominin last common ancestor, LCA? Imagine trying to find the one ancestor that links us to our closest relatives in the animal kingdom. That's what scientists aim to do when they study the last common ancestor of humans and chimpanzees. This ancestor is a species that lived millions of years ago and is the shared starting point for both lineages. It's like the root of a family tree that branches out into different directions. This ancestor lived roughly between 9.3 million and 6.5 million years ago. During that time, the evolutionary paths of humans and chimpanzees started to split apart. The LCA was neither a human nor a chimpanzee but a creature with traits that were a mix of both. Understanding what this ancestor looked like helps us piece together how our own species evolved. From what we know, the LCA probably looked a lot like an African ape. It had a body built for moving in trees and on the ground. Its arms and hands were similar to those of modern African apes, which means it was not yet specialized for the precise tool use or upright walking that humans are known for today. Its limbs were likely adapted for climbing, but it also spent time walking on the ground. Scientists think the LCA probably did not walk upright all the time. It might have used a combination of climbing and some walking on all fours. The exact way it moved is still debated, but it's clear that upright walking, or bipedalism, came later in the evolutionary story. The LCA lived in African environments, where it probably ate fruits, leaves, and other plant foods. Its social behaviors and ecological niche set the stage for future changes in hominin traits. Studying the LCA is important because it helps us understand which features are shared with our ancestors and which are unique to humans. For example, traits like larger brain size and walking upright appeared after the LCA. By comparing fossils of early hominins and fossil apes, scientists piece together what the LCA might have looked like. Fossil evidence of the LCA is rare because it lived so long ago, and soft tissues don't fossilize well. Instead, researchers look at fossils of early relatives and genetic data from living great apes to make educated guesses. These clues help us understand the evolutionary steps that led to modern humans. In short, the hominin last common ancestor is a species that no longer exists but is key to understanding our origins. It was a creature living in Africa millions of years ago, with a body and behavior that were a mix of ape and early hominin traits. Learning about this ancestor helps us see how we evolved from shared roots with chimpanzees into the complex species we are today.